Good afternoon. Today is June 4, Friday, 2021. I'm Joe Paul, the local president. I've got a few things to talk about today. First, if you ever feel threatened at work, you request to fill out a threat assessment form. And then in a few days, or maybe 3-4 days, if you haven't heard anything back, request from management what's going on with it. You're entitled to know what they're doing. We have some instances lately where people never hear anything back. And that goes to a committee outside the local office. So we need to know. If you don't hear anything back within a week or so, let us know. As of right now, as of June 19th actually, we will be up to 388 PSE conversions to career and PTS, which are career, to full-time regular. So we're staying on that all the time. We always are striving for conversions. Discipline, back on the rise again. We have removals going on. If you call out sick, if it's COVID related, you need to let them know that because we have a memorandum of understanding. It's also been extended until August 6th. So those are for COVID related, or those absences won't count towards discipline. So we need to know that. As far as removal cases, we have 2 or 3 of those right now. They're not all attendance, but we have removals, and that's a problem which you're working on. Make sure you change the date on the pass machine. You know what I'm talking about if you work in customer service. We've had quite a few IIs. We have letters of warning. We've been fairly successful in getting the letters of warning taken out. But you know, with the pass machine, when you scan the packages, a lot of times you're supposed to always change the date. A lot of times people forget. They don't get all the training, or they're pushed because you're shorthanded in all the stations, and then they want to discipline you for you. So make sure that you change the dates. MVS and motor vehicles are in the VMF. Short-staffed a little bit in VMF, not so much in MVS. They're bringing more people in, but we are having issues with subcontracting in the VMF. And the MVS, we had a lot of problems with. I went down and spoke to the drivers, and they're having problems with mail hunters not out there assisting them, unloading and loading trucks, and our people really want the assistance. We know we can do it. We know it's on our job, but we also want some assistance with doing this. So I already took care of that. Apparently that's been taken care of. If not, I need to know more about that because the people I talk to say it's getting a lot better. If it's not, let us know. The maintenance department in both of our plants, a little smoother, but we're still challenging everything. Every time you get a reversion, regardless of what occupational group it is, we challenge it. We believe that there's additional work. Always do work orders also. Always do your routes. Get done what you can. But we believe that there's additional jobs, and we strive to get those jobs as well. Most of our associate offices, level 18 through 22s, are a little quieter. Same with the bigger ones, until 24s, which are Lakeland and Kissimmee. The main problem is everybody is short-staffed, not just locally or throughout the state, but everywhere in the country in customer service. In the plants, it's not so bad. But you would think that they would staff more, bring in more PSEs, make more jobs, which we've been successful locally at creating jobs, but it doesn't seem like it's enough, really. So we're staying on that. People working 10 hours a day, 12 hours a day in some places, 6 days a week, whether you're on or off the list. So make sure you just do what you can do. They can't hold you to a work standard. Obviously, you just don't do anything. But don't cut corners and do things like that, because then they're going to write you up for that. So just do what you can do. And we're still trying to get more people in there. Obviously, we don't do the hiring, firing, but we are trying to get more jobs. We know it's a problem. That's one of our bigger problems. Let's see what else we have. The emergency federal employee leave. I sent out a 10-page packet not long ago. I'm going to try to send it out with this video as well. But if you're calling out for emergency federal employee leave, which you saw in my last article, there's a few things you'll need. You'll need your 3971. And if you follow the 10-page things I sent out, I have everything highlighted. You're going to need to check the other. You put the qualifying reason. You got the 3-page employee notification and leave request form. It's going to have spots for you to check the corresponding number. There's 8 numbers or circumstances. Then you have to initial it. Then you have to sign it. But it's pretty self-explanatory. On the right-hand side of that page, it's going to tell you what kind of documentation, if any, that you need for each absence. And then you're going to have that waiver basically at the end that you sign saying if they run out of emergency federal employee leave, you might have to substitute that for your own annual. But we're suggesting here locally, when you turn that in, don't just turn in the forms, make sure you get a copy of it. You want a copy, turn it in duplicate. Make sure someone from management signs and dates it, because I don't know how long these people are going to hang on to this thing. They could be sitting on, we have sometimes where they sit on the supervisor's desk for a week or two. And that's a problem. We want to date it and sign, and make sure you get your proper pay. And let's see what else we have. And for today, really, that's pretty much all I wanted to talk about. I didn't want to go deep into a lot of other things, but I did want to hit on the emergency federal employee leave, what they call emergency pay leave, or EFEL. So anyway, thank you for being APW members and proud members of the Central Florida Area Local. Thank you.